camera, give me camera.
Liver. I don't get them.
Embassy, yeah. What I would have thought is that they just, since you have made
merging into independence is a battle. Either you go into the bush fighting or you meet this mild confrontation. This is the lesser indeed of two evils, but we shall overcome. We shall overcome. The fact that they have put contingents, when the head of state himself said that he will be celebrating this day as the day when La Republique joined Southern Cameroon. And people want to celebrate, and he sent security forces 1961, the day in which we had planned to celebrate the anniversary of the day 50 years ago when the UN, by resolution 1608, said that we would be deemed to be independent on joining La Republique to Cameroon. But the position is that there is a definition of joining in the UN Charter, Article 102, which enjoins any member state of the UN wishing to join some other territory to reduce the terms of joining into writing and file a copy of the agreement at the United Nations Secretariat, which would publish it to the world, as occurred between Senegal and Gambia. You may recall the two became Senegambia at some stage. The resolution goes on to say that if the member state of the UN fails to do that, the arrangement is invalid and cannot be cited before any organ of the United Nations. Now, La République du Cameroun became independent on 1st of January 1960. We were still a trust territory as Southern Cameroon. They became a member of the UN on 20th September 1960, whereupon they became bound by the Constitution of the United Nations, which is the law governing activities of the United Nations throughout the world. From that date of 20th September 1960, if La République was to join any territory or country, it had to conform to the statutory provisions of joining as prescribed in Article 102 of the UN Charter.
Okay, this morning I was driving down to my 17. Anyway, I was in a taxi. I boarded a taxi. I was going down to my 17. Then all of it, I realized that SCNC activists were being, they had been surrounded by policemen. They were seated on the ground and they were singing, they were chanting some liberation songs, as I can put it. So I told the taxi driver that I would like to alight there. So when I alighted from the taxi, you know, given that I'm a journalist in Buea, known by most of these policemen, so they